Hi guys, welcome back to Ghost Paranormal Scientific Family. The last video I did was pretty hard, so I had to come away from that. I do apologise, but I say it as it is. I don't beat around the bush, and I wear my heart on my sleeve. That's who I am. I want to talk to you about someone that I did manage to save. Basically, I'd heard that the lad had taken an overdose the day before, from taking a lot of things that he shouldn't have taken. I'm not quite sure whether it was prescription drugs or whether or not it was recreational drugs. I don't know. I just know that the lad had taken an overdose, and people were very concerned for him. I found out this on the next day, and on the next day I'd had his mother of his child contact me saying that the day before she'd had a black handprint appear on her child's baby grow whilst it was drying on the radiator. And I'd said to her, what time was it around, when you saw it? And she said about 2:30 yesterday. And I said, well, you know that your ex-partner nearly passed away at that time yesterday. And she said, no, I didn't. Because of the fact that I was shown this black handprint, although it wasn't shown to me, it was shown to her, there's what's called as a crisis apparition, which means that some people, their emotions are so deep that they can actually astral project their emotions through to other people. And because I'd had clarification from his ex-partner about this handprint, it meant that handprint meant something to me on a spiritual level, and also the fact that she contacted me, because I'm not the person that I thought she would have contacted. Basically, cutting a long story short, it made me very aware of this lad. It made me very aware of what he was doing, and something told me I needed to intervene and I needed to do something about it. And a lot of me, to be fair, because I've watched so many people pass away, and I have seen it, I have predicted it, and then it's happened, and I've been in a position where I've carried a lot of guilt from not doing anything about it. Even though I know I couldn't, it's still one of those that if I can, I will step in. I will do something about it. By sheer coincidence, that because of the fact that, well, it's not sheer coincidence, I was put there to do, I had a mission, and my mission was to save his life. I ended up there that night. Well, yeah, it was by coincidence. That night I ended up at his property, to which he took another overdose, and it was very clear to me that he was in a very low place and not thinking about what he was doing, pining for family members of his own. And luckily I caught him at the right time, and I had to make the decision to take him to the hospital, which a doctor was called. The doctors threatened to section him, and to be fair, I think that through that alone helped him to realise that if he carried on doing stupid things, I would get him locked up. And I would do anything in my possible wake to not live with the emotions that I have to live with, having to see these things and experience these things. And thankfully the lad's known me for a long time through family, that he did actually listen to me, and thankfully we've not had an episode since. He's now settled with someone else, they're due to have a baby, and yeah, he's doing really well for himself, and it's nice to have a success story out of this. And I'm going to leave that with you. Thanks, and goodbye.